free speech. Now, for a while I thought I was in favor of it, but then I realized it was a little bit more complicated than that. Now, I thought I'd be in favor of expressing whatever opinion you want until I started a YouTube account. And then I started to get all this blind hatred. Now, how should one react on the internet, on YouTube, when someone gets tons of messages all the time of people just completely against what you are and what you stand for, what you believe, and a lot of it just blindly hateful, not even constructive at all, just completely insulting? Would you silence them by deleting them and blocking them? Would you just allow it to continue and not even care? Would you read it? What would you do? Now, up until a few months ago, I actually just tried to delete and block everything that was, blindly hateful, people who called me a fag, people who told me being gay was wrong, and looking back on it was pretty hypocritical. It just seemed like I was playing this I'm for free speech, but not in my corner of the internet card, and I really don't want to do that anymore. The internet is one of the greatest inventions in modern history, and it allows the free flow of opinions, ideas, and factual information to test those ideas with. And I realize how important it is that we should protect it at all costs. Especially sites like YouTube that just let people talk about what they want to talk about, and it allows people to have something somewhat like a face-to-face conversation, as real as it can get on the internet. Now, I don't even know where just this sudden questioning of what I'm doing came from, but it just happened a few months ago, and then I did some reading, and then I decided to look on YouTube for advocates of free speech, and I just came across a great bunch of people, actually just sort of like a mini community of people, and there's a really good list of all of them who all make videos pertaining to free speech and just pertaining to whatever interests them. They're really great YouTubers, and there's a list of them on youtube.com/DMCA abuse. That channel being focused on the misuse of the DMCA agreement to silence opposition. My favorite YouTuber on that list would probably have to be Thunderfoot, just because his videos are really educational. I learned a lot from them, and they're really cool. And I'm pretty angry at myself for only recently coming across them. How would you guys react in my situation where every single day, all the time, I get all these messages calling me a fag, calling me a nigger, people telling me being gay is wrong, people trying to argue with me about my sexuality, about my lack of religion, all of that stuff? Would you silence them, or would you let them talk? And be honest about it. Just because when you think about it, people who say they're for free speech and for an open medium to express ideas aren't always as supportive as they think they are.